Now, in order to create a Google Hangout, you are going to need to have a Google Plus account. And if you have a Gmail account, you likely already have a Google Plus account, or you have already set one up. If you don't, you're going to want to go ahead and get a Gmail account and set it up so that you can do your own Google Hangouts. It is worth the time so that at the very least you can create your own webinars and you won't have to pay the cost of having it put on. Now, to start the Hangout process, you're going to come to your Google Plus profile, and then you're going to go to the Hangout link just like this. Now that's going to bring you to the Hangouts on Air screen. And what you're going to do here is you are going to click Start a Hangout on Air. Now this name will be the name that will be the event. It'll show up on your Google Plus page. So you want to take some thought into what you're going to name the event. And in this particular case, we're just going to call this Traffic Funnel Overview. And you want to write a description. And we're just going to put traffic here for the sake of putting it in here. Now you can either schedule your Google Hangout on Air for now or later. Since this is going to be a live event likely that you're going to be doing with either your subscribers and or your social media connections, you want to set the date ahead of time. Okay, so you can go ahead and set the date whenever you want to set it. And you can actually have this announcement made to all the people that you are connected to on Google Plus. Now, in this particular case, we're not going to do that. We can actually take this out, and then we can just click the share button. And we can do friends or anyone that's in our Google Plus following here. So now what you have here is you have inside of your events tab, you have an event page for your live event. And one of the things that you'll be able to do is literally you'll be able to click this link in order to start your Hangout. And this will open up the opportunity for you to present live using your webcam, as well as being able to share your screen with other people. Now, what you'll want to do in order to start the process is to click the Start button. Now, the other thing, and one thing to note here are two things you'll notice here. If you want to put a YouTube video on the front of this Hangout, so that when people come to your event page, you can get them excited about it by doing another YouTube video to promote it. You'll also, if you want to interact with the people on the call, you want to click the Q&A button. So what we're going to do here, for the sake of example, we're going to go ahead and click the Start button to start the Hangout on Air. Now, once you're inside of the control panel at Google+, you'll notice that that's just a profile picture. You can turn your webcam on so that you can present yourself. There are some icons here that will give you control over how you present. Probably the most important one is that you have a green button, which is a screen share button. So just as you would on a webinar, you can literally show your screen to those to whom you are presenting, once again, so that you can do a presentation that will ultimately lead people to buy. Okay, the only reason to do a Google Hangout is to catch those people who just are not going to buy from a sales letter or who are not going to buy from an email. Some people will buy, though, from a live event, and you can create that live event by inviting them to your Google Hangout. And once you are actually live and on the air, you can, and Google will give you the opportunity to pass out links on social media, So you have an event page, which is just what we looked at. You have a YouTube page where people can watch live, and you can actually embed this live presentation on your website in order to bring people there. So you have maximum flexibility over being able to do a live event, connect it to your social media connections, and to use it just as you would a webinar. Okay, so that's pretty much it. There are courses that would probably span the course of what we've done just in this overview course, just on Google Hangouts. So this isn't a complete treatment of Google Hangouts and how you can use it. This is kind of a quick and dirty crash course to get you started so that you can do live events where you can actually pass on the link to people. Now, in order to get started, of course, what you're going to do is you're going to click the Start Broadcast button, and then you will be broadcasting live to the people on your event page as well as to people on YouTube. So if they have your YouTube link, they will be able to watch you live, and you will be able to communicate with them through your question and answer application here in the control panel. Okay, so that's really pretty much it. Now, there are some things that you do need to know about YouTube. We're going to take a look at those things now. Okay, inside of your YouTube channel, you are going to have the same control over your Google Hangouts from this back area or back office. You're going to be able to edit some of the settings. And once you actually complete the Hangout, you will have a recording on your YouTube channel. And you can then use that. You can use that content to attract people through search. But one of the first things you want to do is to make sure that you have done everything inside of YouTube in order to attract people to the live event. And then once the event is over, you will then want to treat your Hangout recording, like a YouTube video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.